Hi everybody and welcome to our new Kickstarter update. Today we're going to talk to Bert. Bert is one of our rockstar script designers and he's going to tell everything about Bjorn and Mara, I think,
yes,
and their mount, who happens to be sick.
It's not a mount.
What do you mean it's not a mount?
Don't call it a mount. People will expect that they can ride it or something.
You cannot ride the mount.
It also has a saddle. We should take away the saddle.
A mount which is soon to lose its saddle, which belongs to Bjorn and Mara.
yes.
All right. Okay, and looks funky. So, Bert, what's the idea behind this quest?
The idea behind this quest is that these two characters were traveling to Silverglen. It's a little village in the forest. And their mount was attacked, so now it's wounded, and they're kind of stuck there. They don't dare venture off on their own because there's predators and stuff.
Yeah, and they also have their stuff on the mount, I
And
guess.
the mount is carrying all their wares, so
Alright.
they don't want to leave it all behind.
Right. So it's not really a quest, it's one of those situations which you encounter when you are going through the game world.
Exactly, yeah.
So, and I came to you asking you to explain this situation because I heard yesterday from Axel and Farang that you were going completely overboard on all the possible situations that you had to cover in this particular escort quest. And they actually are calling you the escort boy now because you spent so much time on it already.
It is quite complex. It sounds easy on paper, but there's a lot of things you have to keep in mind because the players have a lot of freedom in what they do.
Yeah. So basically, I guess maybe my first question is: you have to escort them. So obviously, what happens if one of them dies?
Well, if one of them dies, obviously he won't make it to the village, so
No,
that
he'll be dead, right?
He will be dead. So that'll have
Or she?
consequences, or she, yeah. So either you can actually escort both of them and tell them to leave behind the mount.
Okay. Because it's wounded.
It's wounded, yes.
Can you kill the mount?
You can kill the
What
mount.
happens
yeah.
if you kill the mount?
Then they'll probably attack you as well, the owners.
Because it's their mount, they don't want you to kill
Exactly,
them.
yeah.
But we have animal empathy in the game, right? Can you talk to the mount?
Yes, you can talk to the mount. If you have animal empathy, you can actually understand what it's saying. Otherwise, you'll get some random noises.
All right. Okay, so if you heal the mount, I guess the mount is going to come with them. So that's it. You heal the mount, they dash off, and then what?
If you heal the mount, they'll dash off together with the mount to the village, and it's your job to keep them safe. So there'll be.
And if you don't escort them, what happens?
If you don't escort them, then they'll die. I mean, they can't really.
So you'll
defend
find them
themselves.
somewhere splattered in blood,
Yes,
somewhere.
exactly.
All right. So if you are escorting them and then you run away, they'll die too.
They'll die too. Yeah,
Alright.
they really can't defend themselves. So.
Okay. So they're escorting. You didn't heal the mount, but they dash off to the village because you're helping them. The what's her name again?
Mara.
Mara dies.
Yeah.
What happens?
Then he'll become the blacksmith actually of Silverglen. That's what he was actually going to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll be unhappy, so his prices will be higher.
Oh really?
Yes.
Okay. So unhappiness breeds higher prices.
Apparently, yes.
Okay. So and what happens if he dies? So Mara goes to
If he
Silverglen.
dies, then Mara doesn't know what to do really. So she says like, well, I've seen my husband work as a blacksmith. It's not that complicated. I can do that too. So she becomes actually the blacksmith.
So if both of them die, there's no blacksmith in Silverglen.
There's
I
no
guess.
blacksmith yet. So you can still go back to heal the mount then if you want. You'll get a small.
Oh, so the mount will be still there. You can heal it if you
Yeah.
didn't take it with you.
Exactly.
And so what then if they're both dead?
If they're both dead and the mount was with you in the village, then the mount will just run off, thank you, and run off.
Ah, okay.
it's
So
free then.
what happens if you encounter what's his name again?
Bjorn?
Bjorn and Mara, and you kill Bjorn and Mara.
Yeah, then the mount will attack you because it's a
So
friend.
then he's not going to dash off. So he does like his owners, but if they leave him behind, he's mad,
Yeah,
and so he's
exactly.
free.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
We could change that, but at the moment he'll attack you too.
Okay. So that's one small situation in there. Is there dual dialogues involved in this particular one?
In this one, no, because
So, really?
no
So
dual
no
dialogue.
dual dialogue. You know what you should do?
Add a dual dialogue.
You should add a dual dialogue. You should add a dual dialogue when about the mount, because it's a wounded animal, and so you might have the dual dialogue. You should Shall we get the animal out of its misery, or shall we use dark magic to heal it? Because there's this dark magic they can use, which we are not going to mention what it is, the dark magic. So voila, here you have Bert, who has been happily scripting for a couple of days on this particular situation, and will undoubtedly continue to script happily on many other situations. That's it for today. We will be back soon with another update. God knows what it will be about, but it will be cool. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Speaking of the military, if there's something you don't want to neglect, it's the bids and requests of your generals. Their influence on the battlefield is not to be taken lightly.
Have a sherry to calm those nerves.
In the Queen's quarters, decorated a